You are listening to the Urban Sports Scene with Ray and Wole. And it's time for our HBCU Corner segment. And let me introduce our guest, whose collegiate football career began at the University of Louisville, where he spent 2 seasons prior to transferring to the historic Bethune-Cookman University, where he stars at tight end and finished the 2021 season with an impressive 52 receptions, 888 yards, and 11 touchdowns. Our guest breakout season led him being named the 2021 Hero Sports FCS All-American team, and he is widely considered an emerging NFL prospect. Welcome to the Urban Sports Scene at HBCU Corner, Kemari Averett. What's good, brother?
What's up, Ray, man?
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Good to have you on.
Everything good. How about you guys?
We good, man. We good. You know, weather changing, so we went from the summer to the fall, and now we just trying to get used to it.
What's the weather like where you at, bro?
Well, I'm in Florida, man. It's Daytona, so it's raining every day. Thunder and rain.
I know. Florida weather be tripping me. It tripping me out. I ain't gonna lie. That thing's something different. Hey, but we're getting right. Let's get into some warm-up questions. So real quick, you I want to know, how is your HBCU experience in Bethune? What's the experience like over there?
Well, coming from PWI, that was the biggest transition for me. At Louisville, you star player, you get special treatment. Even if you star player here, you still regular to everybody. I never worked a job when I was at Louisville. I had to work a job here. It actually, HBCU lifestyle, I put on my Twitter the other day. It really helped you learn how to survive in the real world.
Love it.
Rather than I was at Louisville, and say, for instance, if I didn't go to the NFL from Louisville, I probably would have known what was next for me. But now since I've been at HBCU, I was able to figure out what I can do after football.
All right. Okay. So let's go to more of a fun thing. How is homecoming compared to Louisville to Bethune? How was a homecoming experience? Come on, you know what I'm saying?
We were all our kind and we just enjoy ourselves. Bump homecoming, it's the Florida Classic, man. My first time, I'm dang, I know Louisville games be packed, but coming to that, the Classic, man, it was just that was crazy. I don't know how many fans in the stand, but homecoming is pretty cool too. I'm not the type of person at a party, so I tell you about the fun part, but I know the game it'd be good.
You like the band experience then? We don't have to talk about the partying part, the band, the whole band.
Our band known us. When I first got here, people was telling me about the band instead of the football. The band, they pretty good.
So let me ask you, is FAMU, that's your rival, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I had to confirm because my homegirl went to FAMU and I accidentally said you went to Bethune and she was she started mugging me. I'm like, is it that serious? So how do y'all look, or how do you view FAMU down there?
I mean, shoot, I'm new here, so I'm beefing with them. If my team beef with them, it's smoke with them boys too, man.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, so you play the tight end position. Who's your favorite tight end?
I got a couple of right now, Darren Waller, play for the Raiders.
He's on my fantasy team. I love him.
Travis Kelce is a pretty decent tight end. Mark Andrews and Kyle Pitts, but I don't really call Kyle Pitts a tight end because he really like a receiver to me. Yeah.
So who's your favorite player then? It may not be a tight end, but who's your favorite football player?
Lamar Jackson.
Makes sense.
Louisville.
Makes sense. He's out here in this area. We're located in Maryland, so he's in Baltimore. So it's not that far from us, but yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. So what are some of your favorite hobbies?
Well, I read books. I'm currently reading. It's a book. I forget. Well, I don't forget the name of it. It's right here. Hold on. It's called The Mentor Leader from Tony Dungy. You guys should know him. He was currently an NFL coach. So I was reading that book. I just got finished reading Secure the Bag. It was a pretty decent book. I actually played a game as well. I just started playing 2K. I really don't play Madden because I was so good at Madden. I just had to stop playing it. A game. Since I've been in Daytona, we stay right by the beach. So when I need to clear my mind and get some free time, I just go to the beach and just chill out there.
Dope.
That's what's up, bro. So does that help you in terms of just coping with what happens during the game and the season? Like, I know this season hasn't started off the way you all have wanted. So what's your mindset now? What was your mindset coming into the year?
Dominate. But actually that don't really do. I listen to motivational speeches to prepare me for games. Like, I don't know why. That shit give me chills, bro. Like hearing Ike Johnson or
Oh yeah, Ike Johnson.
if y'all Steve Harvey is a real great motivational speaker, man. Him and E.T. I listen to them three, man, and they just get me going.
Oh yeah, E.T. Oh, you listen to all the heavy hitters then.
Yes,
E.T. He been doing it for a minute. So has Inky Johnson, man. Now he's real inspirational, man, just based on all he overcame. And I don't know if you saw him on the pivot. I don't like to highlight other podcasts while I'm doing my thing, but at the same time, his story is crazy, man, the way he grew up. So keep doing what you're doing. Maybe that's what you got a future in. You never know.
Yes, sir.
Check out Denzel too. He a dope motivational speaker.
Hold fast. Like you can shout the pivot like that, bro. You can I shout the pivot all the time.
Whatever. I strive to be great. You know what I'm saying? But what?
All love everywhere, man. But also, all right. So last year, you had over 800 yards receiving. What was going into this season? What are some of your statistical goals?
I'm trying to either match numbers or get better numbers than last season, because I know that'll be, like, I already put myself on the map. But if I can have 2 consistent seasons, I could possibly be a draft pick coming from HBCU. So doubling them numbers or putting up the same numbers and adding more touchdowns, that'd be great for me.
So, I mean, you're an athletic tight end. So we already talked about, like, who your favorite tight ends, but who do you feel like you compare mostly to?
Probably Jordan Davis. He's from Florida. He played at Florida. He played for the Washington Redskins. He recently just retired last year. Or Dan Waller, I would say. Yeah. Or you can compare. Some people say Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
That's big.
You know I'm gonna go Waller though. I like the Waller comparison. That's one of my favorites because he's one of my favorites. Anyway.
I say people probably say that because I don't know. The last time I ran a 40 was at Louisville. I was 270 pounds. I ran a 4.7. So that's when they say Gronkowski, but I'm quite way faster than him.
Are you still at 270?
No, sir. 250.
Okay. 250. See, there you go. I love it.
How you do that? What you cut out, bread?
Man, I had went on a real strict diet. Like I used to eat a lot of burgers. That was my favorite food, actually, red meat. Cut out the red meat, the breads for a minute. It took some time. Like once upon a time, like when I left Louisville, I was kind of in the press stage. I got all the way up to 289. I got Bethune, and I just started. I knew I had to work harder than what I was doing at Louisville, so I was working out 4 to 5 times a day. I even was working out with the track team, so it helped me out a whole lot. And I lost all that.
Oh yeah, man. Track ladies is out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's distracting. But I'm glad you got the discipline. And I want to say you fit in well on this show. We gave up red meat the same way.
Yeah.
Real talk. But
real talk.
You talk about transferring to Bethune. You talk about transferring to Bethune. What went into your mindset selecting Bethune and HBCU, just an HBCU alone?
So like when I got kicked out of Louisville, a lot of Power Fives came, but I just feel like they didn't want to fully commit to me. The recruiting coordinator here, Chad Lucas, he actually sat down with me and talked it out. I had other HBCUs like South Carolina State, but HBCU funding be kind of crazy. So it was just like, if you weren't going to put me on a full ride scholarship, I was never coming to your school, because I didn't have the money to pay for the school. And they kept it real from day one. I came up here, like the beach and stuff, like the coaching staff. Coach Sam's a very great coach, and it's just like from recruiting to now, they still the same people. Like I can come to them about anything and talk to them about anything. So I was just big on the relationship I had with them.
So obviously being at an HBCU, how big would it be for you to make it to the league, knowing that you got Bethune-Cookman on your back and an HBCU whole title and name on your back as well?
Mainly Bethune-Cookman, bro. I can't tell you the last person that got drafted from here. I would have had scouts coming in and out. For me to get my name called, that'd mean so much to me and to my team, because then it ain't just me here. We got other athletes here too. And that'll really bring Bethune-Cookman some more recruits in. Like you see how the Jackson State, Grambling, they bringing all these 4, 5 stars, 3 stars in. Hopefully, when I get drafted from here, that can help bring guys in to make Bethune be Bethune again.
Dope, man, dope. I want to say the last person that went to Bethune was Terrence, not Mathis. I want to say his last name was Mathis. It is Mathis, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Who,
He played for
Robert Mathis?
Jacksonville. He played for Jacksonville. He was a
Oh, no, not
cornerback
Robert
back in
Mathis.
the day. And now I'm aging myself. Now I'm really aging myself. It is what it is. But I think I want to say it's Mathis though. I can't think of his first name, but it's losing my mind. But anyway, hey, before we let you go, how is there anything you would like to add?
Oh, Rashawn Mathis.
Yeah, Rashad Mathis. That's what I'm thinking of. Is there anything you
What?
would like to add? Huh?
He got drafted like 2015.
He got drafted. He was a second. I wouldn't say he was a second round pick because he led the nation in interceptions.
Nah, that's 2003, my dude.
Yeah,
I don't know how
2003.
old you was back then.
Yeah, I told why you aged me, bro. I told that I
No,
trying to age
he
myself.
asked the year. He asked the year. Hey, bro, I had just graduated from college that year, bro. So I'm just as old as Rashawn Mathis, baby.
Yeah, man. I tried to graduate from college that year. Put it that way. But yeah,
But nah, I don't got too much I want to say. I got a documentary coming out soon, so that's real big for me. It's all about my life story and how I got through adversity and stuff. So that's something to be looking out for.
Man, well, thanks for being on HBCU Corner, man. We wish the best for you, man. I can't wait to see you play on Sundays, my man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys.
All right, fam.